This bitch over here. So I called it episode 0
Episode 0. I just
because this is the test.
I just called it the date, but I will go back and give it a proper title once we have gone through and decided what it's about, so to speak. If that makes sense. That's
Mm.
usually how I do live streams. I don't usually give them names until they're done.
Mm.
I could number it 0 though. I probably will do that.
Uh,
I mean, I could probably do that now, but
can Twitch work so I can change my shit? Anyways, welcome to this. I don't know if this is the final name or not, but
probably not, because I very
this is
much.
the podcast that I'm going to start doing
This
every
is the podcast.
week. Maybe down the line, multiple times a week. For now, it's every week.
Once per week.
And this is just a test to see how it goes. There's nothing on the screen right now. I don't really give a shit.
Oh, I do. I have a freaking this thing. There we go.
I'm
Oh,
freaking this thing.
ain't
Wow,
that
such
lovely?
riveting.
Oh, do you want my picture again? My beautiful picture that I made for you?
You mean the MS Paint masterpiece?
Hey, it was done in Krita, excuse me.
Excuse me? So what should I say? Am I just calling you by your name on Discord right now, or what?
Uh that'll be
Have you
actually
thought about what you're gonna rebrand
that'll
yourself to
be
yet?
a good first topic. I am going to be rebranding everybody
Yay!
because
So this is this bitch over on you? No.
no. Um, because
Yes, it is. You're this
Bakamarari was
bitch.
never supposed to be my name because
Mm-hmm.
the icon, the actual, the the picture of
Ooh, these noodles are hot.
the Bakari and the Kakama, I mixed together to make the Pakamarari, and that's also adding more letters, but whatever. Was
Let me see if I can throw text onto my.
it's the title of the actual object itself. If I were to wear the Bakamarari, that would not be my name, so to speak. But I'm actually thinking of completely rebranding to something else, something more plain and uninteresting. I'm thinking something
Wow.
cardboard. I really am. I'm really digging the cardboard vibe.
Cardboard.
Yeah, cardboard.
Mm.
Because it's like plain and sturdy creation, like artsy and all that, but like very simple. Because I'm a simple guy, as shown by my MS Paint artwork.
How do I italicize this bullshit?
How do I italicize? I don't. I've always been thinking about like what to rebrand or rename as, but still have the Bakamarari because it's always sort of been like space themed and like futurist, like robotic esque or whatever. And I don't know. I'm like really moving away from that because I just don't feel like that's me. That's not the character I'm portraying, at least, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
So I kind of want to do something a bit more dull and boring,
Oh my god.
plain, but also interesting. Are you all right over there?
No, I just burnt the shit out of my mouth.
Oh, yeah. So this guy was late setting up, so he's eating dinner now. I
Oh, this
literally
is
had a
my
bowl of
second day.
rice right before we sat.
When I have a whole box of ramen behind me, yeah, I'm gonna be fat.
Mm, what kind of ramen is it?
Anyway, rebranding.
Are you beef ramen or chicken ramen, man?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Uh,
Fox, can you not hear me?
I can't hear you now.
That's
What?
interesting.
Can I still hear?
Let's see. What's going on?
Yes.
Huh, he can't hear me for some
I
reason.
can't hear you
I
anymore.
can hear you. Hello?
Yep, now I can.
Alright, so that was your fault because I could still hear you and all my stuff was working properly, so it's your fault.
Well, your thing was flashing green, but I couldn't hear you, and I tested YouTube, and I could hear YouTube fine, so I don't know what's happening.
Hold on a second. Does your Twitch... Does it say the Shulk?
Does it?
I think it does.
Oh my god, it does. Ignore this. What the fuck did I just do? I apparently added a stream marker. I don't know what that means, but it's there. So there, that's the actual fucking name. All right,
The
cool,
Shulk.
nice, fan fucking tastic.
Welcome to the Shulk, everybody.
No, no, it is not fucking Monado time.
Ether. Welcome to the skunk, everybody.
Jesus Christ, I swear to God. So yeah, I heard the masks and then gone.
The masks.
Yep.
Oh, it's fine. I think really only my viewers were interested in sort of the whole thing. But,
Everybody should be interested in everybody.
the
Plus, this is going up in VODs, so, you know, it's
the
going to be
masks
rewatched.
were never supposed to be the name of who I am. They were supposed to be the symbol, the representation. The Pakamarari is the thing, but was not supposed to be my name. I just never really created a name for myself.
Ooh. Nope.
So now I'm rebranding. Did you
No
lose me
boo.
again?
Nope.
Okay. Then what was the weird sound?
I did a very long, drawn-out ooh because I can.
Mama. Ooh.
No.
So, are there people on your channel that don't necessarily know who I am?
Yes. Very much so.
How would you like to introduce me, so to speak?
This is the bitch.
Okay. We have known each
No.
other for 15 years now.
No.
Give or take 13.
No, I've known you since, like, I
2000.
think it's been like 6 or 7 years now.
Really? 6 or 7 years?
I think so.
I guess it was back in high
Because
school. So.
I knew you back when, well, I can't say.
Hmm? Why not?
I can't say that because that's personal.
Oh. Back before
Mhm.
the the big switch.
Yes. Now it just sounds like I'm trans. Wow. Okay.
You're welcome.
Nope. That's not it at all, but, you know.
Sure, totally.
Not that there's anything wrong with trans. I have trans friends.
Mm. I like
But
trains.
actually, James is trying to be trans, if you didn't know.
I like how you missed what I said.
What'd you say?
I like trans.
I like trans.
I like turtles.
I really need to get this background animated.
Yeah. But not
Fuck.
not Jozu enough. I don't know. So the whole point,
I would delve into my personal life, but you know.
and we will. We can be vague and interesting about it. We don't have to
Maybe
get into
maybe
specifics.
later.
We can just tell some
Maybe
stories.
later. There's
The whole
plenty of
point
stories.
of the SKULK podcast is just to sort of sit back and chill and relax and just kind of talk. Not really discuss topics necessarily, but just to
People can bring up topics, and I will talk about
yeah,
them.
we can
Not politics.
no. But we could definitely
If someone rolls up in here with politics, they can get the fuck out.
we may not necessarily directly respond to people in the chat, but we will look forward to setting up topics to discuss. and whatnot.
Oh, I'm gonna interact with the chat.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you're
I'm staring at my lovely, dead, not moving chat box.
exactly.
Seeing how I have one viewer right now, and it's probably you.
Do you see the chat? Oh.
Yep. Oh, hey!
Baby.
How are you doing, Andy?
Andy
This is
C.
so this is the new podcast that I'm doing
I just love how
with
you
this guy.
you don't have anything on your screen. It's literally
Well,
just a
cause
static
I
image.
want this to be animated, but I don't have that,
Well, you
and
could
it
have just put like a
also
twinkling thing. Like at least get like a single
twinkling.
GIF. Yeah, just get like a little.
There ain't no GIF of it, dude. It's a Sonic background.
I'm talking about just get like a star GIF that like grows and shrinks or
Oh
something.
shit! Thanks for the host, Andy. Um, but yeah, this is the thing we're gonna be doing every week for like what, an hour
We'll start with
every
an
time
hour.
or so.
Let's see how it
Yeah,
goes. I mean, we could easily go for several hours if we really wanted to. Depends on how deep we
I
get
need
into
access to
discussions.
Novatica.
Well, I mean, we could
How do you not have access to it? Wait, what?
Novadica.
You guys have really good mic.
Well, yeah, that's
No,
because we actually have
my
good
mic
mics.
is
Yeah,
garbage. It makes me sound like I'm fucking
your
14.
mic isn't that great, but it has increased in quality over the years. I will just say that you have matured. Your friend
Yeah,
usually.
he's got a professional
I
mic.
have
I don't.
I
I'm using a headset mic.
my very first mic was one of those really like tiny mics that you got from a headset that you just like pulled around. It was literally just a metal cable, basically, that you like bent or whatnot. And I used that for years. You should go back and look at some of my earliest videos. It sounds awful. Then one day I walked into
I was there for those.
yes, you were. Um, we all were.
That was the era of very low mic quality like this.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I went over to Aspen's house and she had a blue Yeti. Or no, it was a snowball. It was a snowball mic.
Okay, Andy. You get that access.
I walked
Oh man.
into a. Uh,
I need a webcam so I can actually, at least put my face up here. But I don't have one
no,
because I'm
you
poor
need a
and
bowl
broke.
cam so you can see people can see you eating as it just like slowly goes down.
Yes.
And then you can put like the bit counter over it so they're like dropping
Fan
bits
cam.
into the bowl.
Fan cam. It's just my fan.
It's just your
It's just my fan. Um.
fan. I walked into a Staples and I was like, so where do I like get stuff? No, it wasn't a Staples. It was oh, what was it? It was just like an average electrical store. It was like a Verizon or something. No, not even a Verizon. It was just like a basic store or whatever. And I just walked in and looked at a couple mics and I'm like, so what's this one about? And I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. And I actually, no, I didn't even talk to anyone. I just looked on it and said like, it's got one of those range things where you can either talk at it at the here. Let me if I point it at myself, this is how normal mics work when you talk through the top. But actually, if you get it from the side, which is how I normally use it, it actually has like a filter thing where it goes out and around. It's kind of like a heart shape grab from the point being the microphone. It goes out and can grab like two people, which was the reason why I got it, because it was very difficult to try and record videos with my sister using my headphone microphone, which was very difficult to say the least. Um, and those were good times playing Minecraft with my sister. And now I have a Minecraft realm, which I play with all my friends, and none of them like it, so it's like cool. But I still
Oh
pay
no.
$10 every single week for it.
Really? It's that expensive?
I think it's every single month, but yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm.
kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's because I love you guys.
No.
And actually, I was
But
going to surprise you with having Tekkit on it for the podcast, but that can be another podcast or so. I mean, I
ew,
will
Jay.
try to I will set that up for you. I will make it happen.
What the hell is tech? Oh wait, no, I know what that is. Never mind.
It's a Minecraft mod. Oh, what did you want something different? Like
No,
Crazy
I just
Craft?
forgot what tech it was for a second.
Crazy Craft or something? What would you prefer?
Mm, have you ever heard of
Probably not.
Actually, no, that's too complicated. That's way too complicated. Forget that thought even existing.
mm, I like
I'm
thoughts.
trying to find like a dark foresty animated background,
Mm.
but I can't
You're
find it like
multitasking
this.
as opposed to staying focused and running a podcast with your friend.
Hey, I'm perfectly focused.
I'm perfectly focused, looking on a separate tab while eating dinner.
Yes, Fox gotta eat.
Fox gotta eat.
Hmm.
So I will say that the SKULK podcast is definitely hosted by Foxville here, but I am a co-host,
Woo.
and it is going to be
Hmm.
just the two of us, constantly. And we will have
Hmm.
guests every so often. They may
Yes.
stay, they may go, but they will not be permanent. You will always have the two of us on this podcast every single week.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. Now, whether or not.
Novatica's now hosting. Oh,
Huh?
I see what you mean by gain access. Nice. Well, thanks for that.
It may not always be at this specific date and time, but we will solidify it down to a specific date and time at one point or another.
Yeah. I
And
was
even
thinking
if we,
every Wednesday.
yeah,
That's what I was
every
thinking.
Wednesday sounds pretty good because it's nice meeting in the middle, and we could do more per week.
Thank you for the follow, Andy.
Like if we do it on Tuesday or Thursday, we could do like different games and stuff, but Wednesday will always be like the true original SKULK podcast, just the two of us or something.
Oh yes, and this is episode 0
Episode
because
0.
because it's not like fully set up yet, so we still got to get
We're
like
still figuring it out.
the layout and the shit to show in the background and the logo and
Yeah, says the man with a static PNG as his background.
shut up. At least it's not black.
Hey,
It's not just a blank
a
screen.
black might be better, to be perfectly honest.
No, this is at least something to look at.
Yeah, but it's like all zoomed in and fuzzy. It looks broken and glitched.
It ain't fuzzy.
It is.
That's just the way it looks because it's pixelated.
Yeah, sure, because it's pixelated from a distance and then you zoom it in and it's low res. All right, cool.
It's a it's a Genesis background, whatever. Anyway, that's not the point. My background picture isn't the
I
point
keep having to
here.
turn you down because you keep getting louder.
Would you like for me to raise my voice some more?
No, and I'm sure you would not like me to raise my voice either.
I'm turning
Because
it down,
believe me,
man. Jesus Christ. I'm so
you
sorry.
would not like it. It is crazy how much this microphone
That
picks up.
shot my audio into the red.
That's because I literally put my mouth right next to it. Would you like me to deep throat my mic for you? Because I can do that.
No,
Mm.
no,
I
no.
can literally stick this microphone in my mouth.
Oh my god, please don't.
It's difficult to do. I will
Don't.
say. It's about fist sized.
Don't. Do it. No, don't do it.
Do it, please.
Oh my god.
I'll do it off camera.
Off camera.
Yeah. I'll take a
Off
picture
podcast.
and it'll be a face reveal.
A face.
I actually
It's
did
just you with
do
a box on your
I
head.
did do a face reveal. There are three videos with my face in. There is the first live stream, or no, it's not a live stream. It's a waiting around montage, and which are the best videos on my channel. I will say the waiting around montages are the best videos on my channel. But we did it on the desktop shenanigans, and we did just like a bunch of video stuff where it
Hmm.
was. I mean, I think we all had our webcams on, and we were just messing around doing fun stuff.
I never had a webcam. What do you mean?
Well, at least James and I were. I think you were there, and we were like sharing videos and whatnot. Anyways, the point being is that that was the first video with me having face cam. Then the next time I think I did a live stream. Either that or I did. No, it was definitely a live stream because I tried to do Overwatch and Overwatch was lagging. It was doing a slideshow. Um, but I did face cam in that. And then I think I did one other video that had face cam in it for a little bit. And that's about it. And
Hmm.
that's the only time I did a face cam. Oh, I did do a face reveal video, so to speak, just on my phone, like out in the grass. And it was after like a hard day of work. I was like all sweaty and gross and like hadn't shaved. I looked horrible. But I'm like,
Nah, you gotta do the fake face reveals before you do the real ones.
yeah, but the thing is that I did it early enough where it's like, yeah, he did them, but now he's like older, so you don't know what his face looks like. That sort of thing.
It's like, oh, time to do take it off, and it's
Well,
just you
because
wearing a picture of someone
I'm
else's
going to
face.
be taking off the Bakamurari and rebranding as something new. So I might do
Cardboard.
yes, something cardboard. I'm really into the cardboard theme, and I don't know why, but I really like to.
I've been trying to think of something clever that like implies cardboard but isn't blatantly like cardboard. Like,
Like cardboard, but board is spelled Bored.
oh my god, card is KIRK.
No. I was originally gonna try and rebrand as Dal Nation, DAL, and then Nation.
I think I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, which was really stupid, but I was like, my colors are like white and black, but I'm like, I don't like Dalmatians, and I also don't really want to use my initials. It just sounded really self-centered, and also it was like, me, my nation. We are a bunch of people.
You should find a way to blend together the theme of cardboard and also like robots and AI.
I don't know. I feel like the robotic thing never really made sense for my channel because I don't act like a robot, so to speak. I'm just a nice, friendly person.
Mm.
Because in all my videos, it's just like me laughing, basically, to other people's funny jokes. Like, I never make any of the good jokes or stuff. Except for Do Not Laugh, because I spend like hours building sets. Dramanost!
Oh my god.
That was so good. That's one of my greatest achievements on my channels. And I failed it too. That was the worst part.
You really did.
Mm-hmm. I planned out the jump perfectly, and I failed. Oh, it was horrible.
And then you kept trapping me in little stupid
Ah,
tiny
that's
fucking
another one of
boxes.
my greatest achievements.
And I hated it.
Mm. What we should do sometime on the podcast is watch the Best of Foxable video.
Yes.
That would be
How long is that?
um let me look up. It's not too long. I think it's like less than half an hour or something.
Because we could do that literally right now.
Yeah. You know what? Let's do it.
Give people an idea of where me and you came from. Because it's kind of both of ours beginnings, so to speak, in a way.
True.
Because some of the clips in there are back from when you had a shit mic.
Not that far back.
Yeah, it is.
No.
There's like a few at the beginning where you had like muffle quality.
Well, I also had like a
Or
bad
you were just
setup.
really quiet?
No, 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 no. You need to watch. I mean, I had two mics. I had the one where it was in my headset, and then I got a different one. So this is the good one. I feel like I no, I might have only just had two mics, but I found out a way to make it sound not so bad, basically.
Hmm.
Actually,
Well, that's good.
is there a way in
No.
OBS to show it? No, there's not.
I was just. I don't know if there is.
I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah, browser.
Video source.
All right. And then I'm going to put the video. Hey, there it.
Newbies
Oh.
gotta
You
do the
want the
intro.
world's worst intro
Whoa,
person to
hey,
do the
no, no, no,
intro?
no, shut it off.
Oh no.
Tell it to stop.
Stop.
It's time to stop. Okay,
How do you
should we even do this on this one, or should we just keep going
Well,
with
I
this?
mean, the whole point of the first video is to like do introductions and whatnot. So like I don't know.
We can't have the audio playing through your mic.
That is also true. Cause then it'll be doing the thing again, which will be terrible. I cannot interact with this. This is horrible. Why is this here? All right. Screw that idea then. All right. Let's. I mean, we could just plug my channel and tell people to just go look up Best of Foxville under Pakamarari and watch it. It's a good video. It's 25 minutes long and 15 seconds, but it's definitely worth it. It's very funny. I enjoy it personally. It's I'm not a very good video maker, but I'm a very good editor. So, I think it's made nicely. Are you still there? Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? Oh dear. Okay. Hello? Michael? I cannot hear him for any reason. Oh dear. I really don't hope I have to restart. Yeah. Because this happened before where he could not hear me, but I could hear him. So I wonder if the reverse is happening now. Oh, he does hear me. Oh dear. Actually, I wonder if I have him muted. No, he's not muted. Gosh dang it, he's talking to me and I just can't hear him. Alright. Hello? Nope, I still don't. Okay. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Hello?
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Huzzah!
Yay!
Turn you back down a little bit.
Hooray!
Yay!
Oh yay!
Gary!
Oh God. Um. So yeah, put the link to that video in the chat.
Oh, in the chat?
My
Does
chat,
that
your
work?
chat,
Does that work?
both chats. Yes, it does.
Alright. What do you mean both chats?
I mean, they have to, like mine and yours.
Well, there's nobody watching.
You're on YouTube.
Nobody's
I'm
watching.
on here.
Nobody's watching. I'll freaking put it in my chat, but nobody's watching.
Just do it. You might have lurkers. You don't know.
Also, Well, people that are watching my channel have seen the video, I'm sure. And if not, they could easily look it up because they're on my channel right now. They literally, all they have to do is click on my channel and it's literally right there. It's literally just right there.
So that link is a video he made like what, a year or two ago?
No, it was this year.
Was it really?
Okay. It might have been right before. I think it might have been November that I made it.
Either way, it's a somewhat recent video.
Hmm.
That is the best of my YouTube channel and just game moments
Hmm.
from everything we've played. Gotta go? Alright, have
All
fun.
right.
Thanks for dropping by and hosting and dropping links in the Discord. That's cool too. I actually forgot. I forgot to tell my Discord I was going live.
Oh, nicely done.
Yay! So, if they actually care, then they'll see it in that I'm purple and live again. So, yeah, fun times. Then again, I kind of popped that into my stream earlier and nobody really cared. So, it's whatever. I'm starting out. It makes sense. What'd you do?
Go to your. No, I took care of it for you. No, it's fine.
That's my goddamn.
So people that don't know what happened, I went to his
Okay.
I went to his server and in the live announcements I said Foxy is live and then I'm like, on second thought, I'm gonna paste the video link. Alright, so the best of Foxville video is a conglomeration of clips throughout our entire YouTube history of moments that I liked or I thought were important to describe our relationship and friendship, so to speak. Like, I tried to grab a bunch of different games and whatnot, and like specific good moments in different games too, which bring out stuff and whatnot. But yeah, this goes back to the very beginning. And in fact, the
The
very
very
first clip
beginning.
is the first game I ever played with you, which is Minecraft Do Not
Yep.
Laugh.
Yes, it
That was
is.
back when you were X Gamer Pro Reborn.
Yeah, oh god.
Like,
Ah,
and then you were that
don't remind me.
that typical gamer guy.
This is what happens when you start a YouTube channel when you're like 14, 15,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, oh, these names sound cool, guys. Nope, never mind. This name sounds cool. Nope, this sounds cool. You go through like 5 different rebrands in the course of 2 months.
I have been Picamorari since the very
And then I
beginning.
finally settled on Foxville when I was like, what, 16 or 17.
I don't know.
And now I'm 22. It's going strong.
I am
That's my brand, and
23.
it will never change.
I'm a year older than you. I turned 23
Oh,
last week.
congratulations. Congratulations. No,
Everybody wish me happy birthday.
happy late birthday. But I already said happy birthday, so why am I saying it?
Because you didn't get me anything for my birthday.
Bullshit. I gave you fun and games and drama all in one
I
day.
gave you a shit.
I gave you
I.
a damn. What the hell did you get me for my birthday? I gave a damn. I
I got older.
still like how I joined and I was like, look at this fucker having a
Yeah,
birthday over
that's
here.
that's how he joined. That's the type of person he is. We can all be having like a very nice, peaceful time, and he joins. And he's like, "All right, the party's happening now. Screw whatever you were doing before." I'm like, all right.
Now the show can start. Oh my god, this tastes so disgusting.
And then why are you eating
Have
them?
I told you how bad these lemon squares are?
Oh, you're still eating the lemon
Mm,
squares?
yes,
Why?
because they have to go somewhere.
In the trash.
No,
I
I
was
paid
referring
money
to
for
your
these.
stomach.
Why would my stomach be trash?
I don't know, because it's inside you. You are what you eat.
Wow.
Ha ha ha.
All right, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Cunt. No.
Do we actually want to move on to a topic, or are we still on introduction, so to speak?
Um.
Because I could
Well,
tell
it's
my
almost
entire
been
life
40
story right
minutes.
now if you want me to.
See, I could also do that.
At age 13, I was born without a face.
I could also do that, but mine would.
Mine went, mmm.
That would be half a podcast on its own,
Mm.
like at least.
That would be a podcast that took 2 hours.
So, guys, I was attacked at a young age, and now I'm wildly different.
Mm-hmm. I tried to kill myself because everyone was trying to kill me. And now I'm happy. Ish.
Oh my god.
You missed the best part. I said ish.
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 Ishnessification.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Ishnessification.
Ishnessification.
Huh. Well, what topics would we talk about?
Topics. Well, supposedly the first one was supposed to be introductions, so I was hoping that we would get beyond more than just explaining who we are and how we met, but maybe go into deeper things such as who we are and why we are who we are. And maybe kind of go into the backstory of why we started YouTube or whatever and how. Would you be
I
interested in
started
that, or do you
YouTube
want to
because
move on
YouTube
to
was fun.
Never Have I Ever?
Oh god. I haven't played that in so long.
Actually, the Never Have I Ever should be saved for a group thing. But the Would You Rather
Yeah.
is an okay with 2 people.
Would you rather kill yourself or be killed? No.
Depends.
That's not a serious question.
I want to
we
die.
all know we all know I'm gonna kill you first. It's fine.
No, no.
Now I wish I had my other friend here from school.
We can't have guests
Because
this
me and him
early.
always have this joke.
Oh. I wish I
We
had
had this
friends.
joke since the beginning of high school. And I was like, he did one thing to piss me off one day because he was like calling me Wolf Boy and stuff just to mess with me because he knew it messed with me.
Okay.
And I let it slide because it was him, so I knew he was doing it just to be a dick.
Yeah.
And one day he kind of said one joke and it went a little bit far, and I was like, "Graduation day, bitch. You wait, that's the day your life ends." So it was funny because the day we graduated,
You killed him.
the day he
End of
no,
story.
the day after we graduated, he called me. He said, "So, what happened to graduation day?" I was like, "You wait till college, motherfucker. You wait." But yeah,
Joke's on you. He'll never graduate college.
ha! Jokes on society. College
Hmm.
is a scam.
It's like when I call you a furry. I actually don't do that anymore.
Oh,
I think it's because like the first week in of meeting each other, We actually sat down and had a very deep and intricate talk about I don't want to say labels, but like terminology, so to speak.
Um, yeah.
You're not a furry. You just have fur.
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, no, it's just I like furries, and I like you. No correlation.
mm, mm, I see.
Mm-hmm.
hmm It all makes sense now. No.
I like you because you are furry. I mean, you are furry.
Whoa. Fail cactus.
Fail cactus for the win, boys.
I have a multi-fail cactus
A
now.
multi. As do I. It,
hmm
it's actually pretty well if you know how to use it properly.
No one's gonna understand these jokes.
Mm-mm. It's Shell
Nobody.
Shock Live. We have a lot of inside jokes though. I feel like some of our best inside jokes happened when Aspen was around, but don't involve her, which is very interesting.
hmm
Actually, she rebranded to Spirit Bond, didn't she? She
hmm
has a completely separate channel now. So
Yep.
all of her old videos are on that, which is interesting. Hi, Mom. Hi.
But yeah, that is a thing that has occurred. Um.
I don't know. Want to see what he said?
Oh no,
Probably just good night. Tell him good night.
not an avalanche.
Good night.
Ta-da!
Teddy.
Ta-da! Anyway, no, I don't know what topic we should get into. Um. Oh, no, we're not going to talk about that. I was going to say we could talk about the people that think they're going to storm Area 51.
No, that's not something I want to talk
But
about.
that's literally everybody's talking about that, so
Well,
I want to find something
it's
interesting.
boring. I mean, it's over and done with already.
Um, GameStop.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard, but
Don't
apparently
care.
they're trying to restructure
Yes, you told me about
bitch.
this. I don't care.
Well, I do, so we're talking about it.
All right, this has been the podcast, everyone. Good night.
No.
I own
Anyway,
50% share of the SKULK podcast, and
50% shares.
yeah,
I demand half of the profit.
we have to have a unanimous vote in order to discuss something. Otherwise, it's not a discussion. It's just one person talking.
Well, everything I want to talk about, you don't want to talk about. So how are
Well,
we gonna do
you
that?
already talked to me about it, and I don't think it's something that we would really go into because I have no point to say, and it would just be you describing it.
Hmm.
So you might as well just share it on your own stream.
Well, how about this then? Let's put a spin on it. If you were in charge of
A
GameStop,
hypothetical. All right, here we go.
if you were in charge of GameStop
Mm-hmm.
and you ran the
I would
company,
kill myself.
what change would you do to make it actually booming again?
Well, the thing is that GameStop has this.
How about these nuts? What?
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 The point of
That's
GameStop
still a thing.
is sort of like the blockbuster of the day, where they buy and sell used games, you get credit and whatnot. The thing is that I have a beef with GameStop because I went in, tried to make a
Mhm.
account or whatever. I tried to buy some games and like, oh well, if you pay membership, you can get an account and you can get a discount and you can get points. I'm like, all right, and
Mhm.
then because I don't do stuff, I don't go in. I did not get any coupons or discounts or anything that was useful or interesting, and not just specifically to me. They just weren't good at all. And the next time I went in to trade a couple games, my subscription had ran out and had to renew it by purchasing it again. And I've spent like years building up points and credits, and all it's good now is if you get like 50,000 points, you can get a 10% off coupon. And
Ah,
it's just this whole rigmarole of trying to set up this stuff that just doesn't. Personally, I don't enjoy any sort of subscription method of trying to make stuff work, but that's just me. I know that some people do appreciate that and like that or whatever. But
mm-hmm.
as for me, I just hate that sort of thing because it's just a way of making money to me, and I don't think it should be about that.
I have
It's
another.
difficult because with the evolution of technology, especially in game
Mm-hmm.
consoles and just games as they progress now, it's hard to get the games that people want because you have to get the newest and greatest thing, but also support this old stuff. And so
Okay,
they've gone
motorcycle.
away from the actual buying and trading of like useful stuff that they used to,
Mm-hmm.
and now they are literally just a store that sells the newest stuff. And they sell merchandise and memorabilia. And honestly, you can just go onto Amazon and get better products and quality than you can the, walking into a store and talking to a professional. It's like, why would you ever go to a mechanic when you can just go to the car dealership and get the your car tuned up? Like it, and it should be that you should go to the mechanic because you can actually talk with them, and they can help you out and they can give you the parts and tell you what you do and don't need. And it's this sort of, as opposed to actually being what the physical product is that they're selling. It's the service that they're providing, which is non-existent when it comes to GameStop, because all the people working there are there just to get a paycheck and don't actually care about video games at all. Sometimes I know that there
Mm-hmm.
are some people that are into stuff, and I mean, like, not just like nerds, so to speak, but actually people that are smart and intelligent about products. But more often than not, there's just more people that don't care, just want to sit behind a counter. I mean, it's like the next McDonald's, so to speak. It's just your first job and it's easy. And you're like, oh, all I have to do is know how to plug in a controller and play a video game. And it's just really downgraded from what it could have been. And I don't know. If I was going to, if I was in control and wanted to reboot the system, what I would do is have them support and actually have in stock in the stores whatever old games got traded in, because I can't tell you how many times I walked into GameStop just to look through the GameCube rack, just because they always have the new stuff, or they're like, their selection is constantly changing because people are coming in and trading and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
they stopped doing that recently, and ever since then I've had no reason to go back. That may be just me because I'm just interested in older games, but at the same time, okay, that's cool.
That's all right. I
Yeah,
guess you got a
you
motorcycle
are
club
so cool.
outside.
No, that's not a motorcycle. That's a lowrider.
Oh,
And this is not a place for dragster. I mean, it's like on a slope and curved, anyways. Don't know why, but he did. Anyways, um, I am interested in older games, and I don't know where to find them now because I can't just go onto eBay and search up a specific game because they may or may not have it, and it could just be in terrible condition. The whole point of having a game front, or a storefront for games, is that you can be able to go in and look at them and see if you are getting what you're getting, and that's just how storefronts are. I mean, it'd be nice if there were also uh, game consoles set up so you could plug in games and see if they work. And actually, there was this
Mm-hmm.
great place that I saw that was over near a Costco. It was a little shop, and it was all just traded in games. And they had the consoles set up behind the counter, so you would have to walk up to the counter and you'd be like, I think I'm interested in this game. And he's like, well, why don't you plug it in and see if it's any good? And
We got a place like that up here.
hmm I did that and actually decided not to buy several games. But then he was smart enough and suggested some other games that I would like instead. Like, I really wanted to get the Speed Racer game because I really like Speed Racer and I like racing games. And I thought it'd be pretty good if they add like the jump cars and whatnot. Turns out
Mm-hmm.
he told me that it was a terrible game and explained how it works, and he didn't even want to put it in because he just knew that it was a bad game. But he told me about this other game called Kinetica, and oh my goodness, if you do not know what Kinetica is, uh, you should seriously look it up. It's a lot like the I don't know if you've seen the new movie Battle Angel Alita.
Nope.
Okay, it's not that great of a movie when compared to what the actual original manga was, but it's very decent in storyline. It's got some good combat and it's made extremely well. Like it looks very good. A lot of it is CG, but it just looks really good. A lot of work was put into it and I can appreciate that as good work even if it wasn't necessarily interesting to me in the sense of wasn't catering to the audience of what the original work was. On the other hand, the Speed Racer movie was very good in sense of anybody could enjoy it. It also had very good plot and characters, and it looked great, and it felt great, and there was good animation and fights and the story progression and whatnot. I think Speed Racer movie is probably one of the best movies that has ever been created in our modern era. So it's my favorite movie. But anyways, back to the Battle Angel Alita. There is a game, and I'm explaining this for people that may have seen it. The the game that they play is they run around this track, and they've got like because they're all androids and whatever, so their bodies are modified. They've got like wheels and like skates on their body, and they're just like running through this track and like this. It's like a giant dome where it's
Mm-hmm.
just like this crazy track, and there's like spikes and swinging things. And the point of the game is to grab the ball and throw it at the very end of the track. So it's kind of like a race, but it's also a battle. And Connecticut is a lot like that, where you are just like jumping off of buildings and going through tracks and going through New Neo Tokyo and just like drifting off of stuff. It's a lot like Sonic Riders in a sense, but at the same time, so much more because it's you rotate around. Like it's not just flat or you're staying stuck to the ground. You go off of the sides of buildings. Like you rotate in a three-dimensional space, and the track is constantly changing, and there are shortcuts in and out of different things, so you can like do a lot of cool stuff. And the characters are interesting because you've got like these different like wheeled characters. Like some have like their feet completely stuck together, some of them have only wheels on their feet, some of them have wheels on their feet and their hands. It's just really interesting. And you can pick up power ups to attack and do different stuff and whatnot. And you do tricks. I haven't figured out how to do tricks yet because it's just way too complicated. But yeah.
I have another hypothetical.
Oh, sorry. I guess I did get a little bit off track, but I think I did explain how I would
You explain.
fix.
They do need to bring back retro games and do over the counter. They need to. What they need to bring back is they used to have a program, I think, where they were like, "Oh yeah, you can take the game home and like play it for a week and bring it
Well, they
back."
just need to bring back customer service. That's really all they need to do is just like
Mm-hmm.
actually hire people that talk. It's literally like running a restaurant, but you only have people that deliver the food and nobody talks to the customers. And then you've got like the one manager that's like, oh, all nice, and he actually knows what he's talking about, knows what the food is, and can like, if only the manager talked to the customers, I guarantee you that the restaurant would go out of business. And that's just
Hmm.
how it is at GameStop. They just
Anyway,
don't care. That's what,
my new hypothetical is,
yes, go ahead.
and I thought of this one.
All right.
If you could go back and change any singular event that happened in your life without affecting time negatively, like with no repercussions, what would it be and why?
If I could go back in time and change a part of my life, I would definitely um and I have thought about this, and my answer has always been I wouldn't change anything because I wouldn't be the person I am now, and despite all the horrible bad things that have happened to me and all the hardships I've gone through, I think I've learned a lot, and I think it's
Mm-hmm.
really good and useful for me to be the way I am now, even though I'm kind of screwed up inside. I have come up with
Who is it?
something, and that is I would have tried to do track and field in high school. And the reason for that is because I really did just spend a lot of time not doing anything between classes. I didn't do any clubs. I didn't hang out with people. I mean, I was just kind of floating around and didn't really do anything. And I really did want to join track and field, and I just didn't because I felt like I didn't belong. I thought that people wouldn't take me serious. I don't know. I mean, there was also this girl on the track and field that I really admired because she was a good runner, and I thought she was very beautiful, like the most beautiful person I've ever met, and in so many ways than just physical. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I won't go into that because that's boring. But basically, I probably wouldn't have tried to do theater because that didn't really pan out very well. It kind of was just bad for multiple reasons for me and for the people that I probably affected. Um, I mean, I would have tried. I would have done it again. I would do it again, but I probably would have not been so adamant on trying to uh, be in the theater uh, niche, so to speak. I also would have not done choir because that also didn't get me anywhere because I did not learn how to read music, and literally the only good part about choir was that beautiful girl was also in choir with me, and she was the highest of whatever it was, the altos, I think, and I was the lowest of the bass of the men. So the men were on one side and the girls were on the other, and we all sat in a semicircle. So I was literally on the far end and she was on the far end, so we were staring straight at each other. So whenever we sang songs, we sang them looking straight at each other. Well, we were looking at the director, which was standing between the two of us. But yeah, I remember there was this really. It was I think it was Bruno Mars song, a love song, and every single time we would sing it, I would pretend I was singing it to her, which is kind of boring, whatever. I also would not have done band because I also sucked in band, and I really suggest that everybody, at anybody, literally anybody, just go and try to do band at least once. I think it's good for you to try and learn how to do an instrument and take care of it because it is a good skill, not just because being able to play music is interesting or whatever, but trying to learn something like music theory is interesting because it's different than trying to just learn something like mathematics. Like it's an art and you can actually try and learn it if you just practice. Plus, there's also a group setting where you're trying to learn stuff together and it's not just you can blend into this group cohesion because you are a band trying to reform a song, which is interesting enough. Plus, you also have to take care of your instrument, which teaches you responsibility and whatnot. So, I suggest any child, if you're going to be a parent, I suggest trying to get your child into music somehow, and not because like the science is like, oh, if you learn music, your child will be smarter. No, no, it's none of that. I just think it's a good opportunity, and I think you should at least try it because it's interesting. Who knows? You may like it. It's hard to try like different other kinds of art, like singing or drawing. Like sculpting, all that. That's a little bit more difficult. But I think like music is very easy, and I think anybody can relate to that at the same time. But basically, after middle school, I knew that I wasn't good at band. I mean, I was a freaking percussionist. I could not read musical notes. All I knew was rhythms. And by high school, I should have just given up on band sooner. I did it for 2 years. Same with choir. And I even did Spanish for like a year and a half before I realized that I didn't need it to graduate. So I just gave up on freaking Spanish because I could not learn Spanish. Um, but yeah, I would have stopped trying to do all these extracurricular things, and that would have given me more ability to do my actual schoolwork because and I mean, I was terrible in school. I'm not trying to say that I was normal. I really struggled in school. So whenever at the end of the day, I always just went home and struggled on homework because that was how I learned, because I couldn't learn in a class setting. So I learned by doing homework and doing research in order for me to do homework, basically. So that's why I felt like I couldn't do after school activities like track and field. But I did band, which if you're in band, you're supposed to do pep band, which is during uh, the games, the football games or whatever, which I just never cared for anyways, and I didn't want to be part of pep band, which was the reason why I quit band because I just couldn't keep up with the times that you needed to be there. And yeah, I would have just focused my attention more and focused on track and field because I love to run. I really like to run. I'm not very good uh, with maintaining my respiratory system. My lungs aren't very good, but I have strong legs. I like to run. Running is fun. So I'm actually trying to run every single day now, which did not last very long. So I'm trying to do like twice a week. So that's why I was trying to schedule the podcast on days that I wasn't running. But I think if we do it Wednesday, that'll be good, and then I can run on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Are you still there?
Yep.
Okay. I've just been talking for a long time and you have not said a word.
No, I'm just listening.
All right. I mean, I can keep talking if you really want me to, or if we're gonna move.
Hi, boy.
Oh, hello. If we want to move on to the next hypothetical, so, or did you want to answer your own hypothetical?
I actually don't even know what I would change yet. So,
Yeah, I would have just tried to do some more interesting stuff. I wouldn't have tried to like pursue the girls I liked more. I think it turned out whatever. I just ended up in a computer shit always. Can you
what does that
sentence
even mean? Elaborate, please.
expound? That's one of my favorite words.
uh,
You know what expound means, right?
yes.
It literally just means explain, but it means more than that because it means
Oh,
continue, like to explain into more detail, finer detail, to go into a longer explanation. Basically, it's like it's continue. It
yes, that's what you're doing right now.
Yes. If you tell someone to expound, you say continue and explain in the same word. I just love it.
You meet the fun and crazy people this way, just that way. Just Keep up with
Can
tech
you
after
even
school programs.
words?
I.
That literally
That's gonna need
does
like
not make any
some
sense.
commas or
I'm
something.
sorry.
I don't know. Welcome to Twitch.
Mm-hmm. I also don't have any viewers still. And you have four.
uh,
Yep. But
oh, Tech
but
Club.
that's fine because my YouTube channel has been um
Dead.
yeah, my because I have not uploaded in the longest time. So I wouldn't expect anyone to catch this this live broadcast, which
Oh
we are supposed to be over and done with now.
man. Yeah,
But
it's been an hour.
yep. Would you like to continue though?
I'm gonna go until the timer says an hour 30 minutes, just because it's the first one.
I mean, we can go for more than an hour. We don't really even have to limit it to just an hour, so to speak. But yeah,
Oh, I'm
especially
already
since
getting tired.
it's the setting up, I think we'd be fine with doing some more stuff.
I'm already getting
Oh,
tired.
I'm sorry. Would you like to just go to
So,
bed?
not exactly.
Okay, we can do some more hypotheticals and I can just talk. You know me. I can just talk.
No, it's time for something different.
Oh,
Oh yes.
I don't understand what he's saying.
Would you rather yourself?
Oh, alright.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather clip your nails or clip your teeth?
Oh God.
Oh,
Anyway.
are you getting the website up?
Oh
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. You know I am.
Yes, he was on about this the other day. He's like, "Oh, I found the best website. I'm not even gonna look at them because they're absolutely perfect." I'm like, "All right, that makes sense." Would you rather squee or XD?
What? These are stupid. Hold on.
All right, excuse me, everyone. I'm about to blow my nose.
Would you? Oh my God, dude! Just mute yourself.
No, it's ASMR time.
Yes.
All right,
So this says,
I'm going to roll
would
up
you
my
rather?
tissue now.
Can you not? Seriously, that shit makes me sick.
All right, I'm gonna clear my throat now.
Well, boy.
I, I couldn't. I started laughing halfway through.
So sorry, teeth are breaking the schools
All
and
right,
computer systems.
I'm gonna type an angry comment on YouTube.
Dude, seriously.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, this is, would you rather find a book that knows everything about the past or find a book that knows everything about the future?
All right, so would you rather go to a library or
No, this like you have like one like magic book that knows anything about the past or anything about the future.
all right, let's to be perfectly honest, I think the book that knows anything about the past would be redundant because that's how most books are. And literally it's you can go to like your local library or museum or whatever and they'll have books and transcripts that actually scientifically just like describe historical events and are proven and like they can actually like describe and show you stuff and it's not just like these are accounts or retellings but they're actually like verified from like several sources so it's just like you know what the past was because we have documentation. However, the one about the future, i I don't know, I don't think either books would be useful because one, you wouldn't know how to go through them. Two, no one would believe you. And three, it would probably just get lost and it would become so important to you that you would like stop living in the present. Honestly, if I found either of these books, I would I'd burn them. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would take them to the government and be like, "Hey, here's this." Actually, no, I wouldn't do that. I would burn them.
So this one gets kind of controversial,
What?
but damn if it ain't a good one.
Okay.
Okay, so this says, would you rather
Mm-hmm.
wear the KKK robes for life
Mm-hmm.
or tattoo swastikas on both of your cheeks?
All right. See, the thing is that I could just put tattoos over them, and at the same time, I could also like change the robes to make them
It has rules.
what?
It says tattoos must remain visible and never be removed, and robes must remain visible, but you can take them off to shower and clean.
Okay, but
Obviously.
still, you could add stuff onto the swastikas to make it look like something else. Like you could make it look like a freaking windmill. Okay, you could just
Eh,
add on to it. Also, with the robes and whatnot, I'm sure you didn't have to like have your face covered, whatever. I'm sure you could like wear it as a hat. You could wear it in a way that does not make it look like the KKK or whatever. Like I'm sure you could like mat down the hood. Actually, I would probably wear it so it made me look like a white link. That's how I'd wear it. Honestly, I don't really care. I probably wouldn't want tattoos on my body, but I also wouldn't want to wear robes for the rest of my life. So
yeah.
that's not a very good one.
Eh.
I've got a good
Oh
hypothetical for
God.
you.
Actually, wait a minute.
What?
Wow. Okay, so I found a link.
Oh,
It says
meatspin.com.
no. It says the hardest would you rather questions on the internet.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so
Give it to me, baby. Uh huh, uh huh.
this says, would you rather have a dog with a cat's personality or a cat with a dog's personality?
Oh, let's see. Well, I really hate dog personalities, especially since there's such a wide variety. Cats are definitely more able to contain and useful, but personality wise, I don't know. I think I don't necessarily like how cats look, so I think having a dog with a cat personality wouldn't be that bad. It would just kind of walk around and look cool. It would strut its stuff and then just like sit down and be like a cool looking dog.
Mm,
And it would try and climb stuff.
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like dogs are more stupid, or at least that's how people describe it,
they
so to
kind of
speak.
they kind of are.
Yeah,
Um, I'm gonna agree with the dog.
yeah.
All right, so the next one says, if you were reborn into a new life, would you rather it be in the past or the future?
Hmm. And how much in the past and future?
I'm not sure. It just
Okay.
says in the past or
Because
the
I've
future.
always felt my entire life, I felt like I was born too late. Because all the stuff that I like and relate to have been in the past. And not just because of how my parents raised me and like that's their stuff. And I've never like met the real world or the modern world, so to speak. I've always been raised with their stuff. No, no, no. I'm talking about even before their time, I've been interested in stuff like just the music, the genre, just like the way that stuff was run. Like, I hate millennials. I wish I wasn't one, but technically I am. Just all that sort of stuff. I wish I would. I wish I would have. I wish I would have been born before my time, and not just because I would know how to live in that time, but I feel like I would have belonged more in the earlier times. Basically, anywhere past the pioneering days, I think I'd be fine with living. Plus,
Uh,
yeah, I mean, who's to say what the future is going to be like? I mean, it's not just going to be like flying cars and whatnot. It's probably going to be
I
like
would
no fossil
say
fuels.
I'd say the future just to see what it's like.
All right, that's literally against the system then, because it's, if you would rather, okay, if you didn't know what the past was like but you knew what the future was like, you would rather live in the past then. That's literally your only
Man,
argument, because you don't know what it'd be like.
hey, I ain't putting yours down. Don't put mine down.
No, because I actually explained mine, and your only answer is like, well, because I don't know.
It's almost 1:30 in the morning. Cut me some slack.
All right, well, it's 10:12 over here, so.
Yeah, that ain't that late.
Mm-hmm.
um, this one's a good one though.
Oh, you keep saying that.
Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told?
Oh, I would not want to be able to believe everything I'm told, because that just sounds like such a terrible thing to happen. Plus,
Yeah,
I don't lie very much as it is, anyways. I just,
I don't either.
yeah, I just don't have any reason to. And I mean, I feel just like as you grow up, you kind of grow out of that in a way. I feel like you kind of get smarter about it in a way. You just don't tell information, so to speak. But you never really lie when you're older, because you know that that just does not work. Um, but yeah, I mean, I learned from a
Um,
very young age is that uh, you just don't lie because people will believe you. So if you have to lie, everyone will believe you. But I never had to lie, so it's just fine.
would you rather experience the beginning of planet Earth or the end of planet Earth?
Um, well, you know I'm a Christian, right?
Uh, I do now.
All right. So, are you saying that I'd rather live in Genesis or Exodus?
I don't
I would
know.
rather live in Genesis, because even if,
Do you want to see the Big Bang or the fucking apocalypse? Like,
do you
that's how I'm
do you
seeing it.
want to live in a world where there's nothing but goop and just like protozoa things starting to
To-
evolve, or do you want to live with everything dead?
Totally.
Um, I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
probably I do not want to live in Genesis. Probably Exodus, because I'd probably be raptured, so it's fine.
Wow.
What?
This fucking question is literally a meme.
All right, here we go.
This one's not serious. This is just for meme purposes. Would you rather have a Lamborghini in your garage or a bookcase with 9,000 books and infinite knowledge?
Obviously, the books, because you could sell them and get two Lamborghinis.
Knowledge.
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 The thing is that some of these hypothetical, at least most of them,
Both would be cool.
is
Yeah, but if the would you rather.
they're both skewed in a way that it's like, if you choose this, then you're clearly this type of person, and if you're that, then you're against it or whatever. Like the um oh,
What kind of dumb question is this?
what was the one 2 ones ago? Uh,
Uh, the the beginning or end of yours?
no, the one right before that.
Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're
Yeah,
told?
that one. So if you choose the believe everything you see, you're obviously a good person. And you're like, oh, you're also going to be dumb and whatnot. So if you don't want to lose the ability to lie, you choose that one. So it's like it's a
Fox
it's a play on
Pixar,
word.
thanks for the host. What were your predictions for a Yogi Bear film?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Yogi Bear film? Did that already happen? Like years ago?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Uh, I don't know. Thanks for the host. We got like what? About 9 or 8 minutes left.
What?
Huh?
What do you mean?
We got like 9 or 8 minutes left.
Oh, come on.
Do you want to extend this to 2 hours?
Well, I mean, why not?
Okay.
I mean, we're already here and we took so long to get started. I mean, we finally got some viewers.
8.
8.
Okay, God, where was this good one I just saw? Oh yeah, so this one's stupid. I hope you picked the right one. There is a right one here if you think about it.
Okay, wow. All right, cool.
It says no, you'll see what I mean when I say it.
No, because then what's even the point?
Just listen to the question.
All right.
It says, would you rather win 50 grand or let your best friend win 500 grand? I'd say let your best friend win 500 grand because then you can convince them to split that shit with you.
Um, well, yeah, that's clearly the better one because that's someone winning more money, honestly.
And it's your best friend, so why would they not fucking help you?
I don't know.
Alright.
Maybe your best friend is selfish and a furry.
Eh.
You can never trust furries.
Oh my god. I'm not a furry.
I I didn't say you were a furry.
You implied
No, I
it.
didn't. You're not my best friend.
Yes, you did. Oh, really?
That was the implication, smart one.
Mm,
mm.
okay. Someone, come on. What? Gee, I don't like clicking on random links. What are
No,
these?
it's a retin link.
What is this?
It's a stop motion animation. It's just don't even bother.
Waiting for an opinion? Dude,
No.
what is this though?
No, just don't click.
What is it?
It's like a Gumby sort of animation where they use the
Ah.
it's claymation. That's what I was looking for. It's a claymation
Oh, a
stop motion animation.
claymation Yogi Bear? What?
Did someone say furry uwu?
Claymation?
Do you not know what claymation is?
I do, but they're doing claymation for Yogi Bear?
No, it's a fake thing. It's just on YouTube.
Oh.
It's not real. They're not doing a real movie.
Mm,
It's some kid in his basement with paper backgrounds.
claymation. I'm not that interested. Did somebody say? Jeez.
It's uwu. Thank you very much.
There is two different variations of that word.
What, uwu or owo?
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Touchy.
Okay. Uh, this is touche,
No,
sir.
I've always pronounced it touchy.
You and your Tim watches? No. Uh, If I could find more good ones.
Yeah, I kind of thought you would have gone through them. All right, I've got a hypothetical for you.
Would you?
Okay, go.
Hmm. Would you rather have to sit all day or stand all day?
Ooh. See, uh, as my life is right now, I have to stand all day and I walk around and do work and whatnot. So I really enjoy sitting. The thing is that if you could never stand up again, that's a serious problem. Also, if you can never sit again,
I'm
that's also a serious problem.
I'm gonna take this as you have to do either or all day until you go to bed.
I'm gonna take this as your general life. Uh, I think it means like in work hours, as in if you go home, you can do like whatever. It's not just tied to laying down and sleeping. I think if you
It is real.
I mean, I would prefer a job where I sit all day. Some people prefer a job where they stand. And some people like to do desk work but hate sitting. So that's why they invented the stand desk or the walking desk. Because I don't just stand on my feet, I do walk around and carry things, and I just really want to get off my feet at the end of the day.
I like to sit with
All right,
Brady on. What? Oh, on Brady. Huh, I get it. Nice one.
all right. I've got a
Um,
hypothetical for you.
I think. Hold on, wait a second.
Fine.
I think I would rather sit all day.
Yeah, same.
Because at least when you're sitting, you can like adjust yourself into different positions. So it's like,
I mean, we
I
could
don't know.
actually
Anyways, what is
look
it?
up the scientific, like, is it better or worse for you to be standing or sitting all day? And it's probably going to be, it's healthier for you to stand. To be perfectly honest, I want to sit all day. And I know exactly what it's talking about. It's like if you want a job, would you prefer to stand or sit for your job? That's what it means. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So what's your hypothetical?
My hypothetical is that you go to, let's see.
The mountain. No.
All right, let's say you either go to uh I can't decide which one's better. All right, do one of these two things. Either you go to a school, a boarding school, and you have
Uh huh.
to you're like you've got your own room to go to this boarding school, or
Hmm.
you're going to a new work and you have a hotel room basically.
Uh huh.
And for
I'm so confused.
all right, basically the premise is that you have to share your living quarters with the person you've had a crush on all your life and
Oh.
forgot about for the past 3 years because you moved to a different place, but now they're living with you and they don't know that you have a crush on them. How long would it take for you to reveal your crush? Would you never do it? Would you wait until you moved on, or would you tell them? That's my hypothetical.
Mm, see, I would get to know them first,
Mm,
and then when the time was right,
when the time was
spill.
right. I'd spring it on
Just be like, so we've known each other for a few months now. I just felt like letting you know there's some feelings here.
them. We've known each other for a couple months now. Just wanted to let you know that I've liked you for 15 years.
Well, you don't have to say that. You just kind of like
See,
you.
that's what I would do if I found out that I would have to be living with the person that I have had a serious crush on. And I'm not, when I refer to a crush, I'm not just talking about someone that you like or you think is interesting, but someone that you specifically like have not been able to reveal your feelings because you know it wouldn't work out, or you just, yeah, that sort of thing. You know what a crush is, basically.
Yes, I
Right.
do.
Um, I would reveal it to them fairly early on. I don't know if it would be the first day. I think we would figure out how we're going to get settled, especially since we're going to be two people of the opposite gender living in the same space, so to speak. So, not to make it awkward, I probably wouldn't do it the first day, but I would very much be eager to reveal to them early on that I do know them and I have been interested in them, but that doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. And we can have, well, I guess it depends on how old we are, too. I think if you're adults, you can be professional about your living quarters. But if you're teenagers, I mean, you obviously shouldn't be living together because that's going to get awkward real quick, no matter who you are.
Hmm. I kind of like this one.
Because I wouldn't want to wait too long. Because then, if you revealed, like, I know we've been hanging out for 3 months, and now that you trust me as a friend, I'm going to reveal to you that I've liked you for a long time.
So they say define adults though, because 20s is still too young.
Um, I mean, I would definitely say anywhere between the 20 to 30 age range is about where people switch over to be adults. I mean, specifically nowadays, uh, kids do not learn about responsibility or think about others at all. So it's
They
definitely
really
gotten to
don't.
be older when people are referred to as adults. Honestly, people often aren't adults until they have children, but then again, people also have children when they're 12. So, like, when you define someone as an adult, I mean, obviously, I think you're not an adult when you're 18 or you're 21. Um, I mean, I am 23 and I consider myself a young adult.
I
Uh,
I feel like when you're 18, you are a legal adult, yes, but you are not
he big
on a
boy, he legal.
maturity level an adult.
No. You do not walk, talk, or act like an adult until you have had a bit more. I feel like after high school, I feel like you're an adult. Um, because once you go to college, you really have to start taking care of yourself and dealing with all that stuff. And I feel like college really helps people become adults in a way. But I feel like the people
Mhm.
that do go to college, or at least have made it that far in schooling and have learned how to grasp college and figured out how to take care of that in essence of like funding and scheduling and transportation. You were an adult at that point if you can figure all that out. I didn't. I couldn't. I failed. I gave up. Okay. I freaking quit college because I just couldn't. And now I still live with my parents and I work 9 hour days and I do physical labor, which is very taxing on my small white male body because I'm an artiste. I'm a brain boy. I am not meant for physical labor, yet here I am. I feel like an adult has less to do with your understanding and a concept of knowledge, and has more to do with your experience with controlling and interacting with different things. So, I mean, there are kids that go out and like do all these different activities, study super hard, uh, do academics and advanced schooling, and you know mature by the time that they're 15. I mean, I honestly don't think any kid should do that. I think you should very much enjoy the time that you have as a child, being able to be young and experience things in wonder, and just have that artistic eye to imagine and create and explore. I mean, the the worst part about becoming older and being an adult is that you are expected to be more experienced and know the right from wrong. When you are a child, people don't expect stuff from you. So that's a really good time to learn. It's a good time to fail, because you're not allowed to fail when you get out into the real world and messing with other people. In your 30s, you never really feel like an adult. You never feel like an adult until you have a child. And that's the truth, okay? You never feel qualified. You never know what you're doing until you have it all solidified. And you may never have it solidified, because that just may never happen. But I don't think an adult should be referred to as what age you are, because I feel like back in the pioneering days, I feel like you became an adult when you were 15 and you actually started doing jobs, and you went out and got paid and did work. And by the time you were 20, you had your own house, and you could start a family. I mean, because that's just how it was. Also, our life expectancy was much shorter as well, so they really pushed us. But I feel like as a society, we've really dumbed down kids and allowed them to have iPads in front of their faces and not learn, and just do whatever, and don't push them or strive them or encourage them to do anything. So I feel like I mean, millennials. We've got millennials now. So,
Oh boy.
what was the what was the hypothetical?
I don't even remember. I really don't.
We should end with Scriblio.
Oh?
We've got half an hour. Did you want to keep doing Would You Rathers, or do you want
Hmm.
to move on to something else?
I was gonna do personality
All
tests,
right, here we go.
but I can't find good ones. Like, because I want to find ones that are like not blatantly obvious with their
What's your
choices.
spirit animal?
I mean, like, stuff like that's fine as long as the choices aren't like, oh, this option's obviously this animal. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
and I feel like that's what a lot of them are, because they've got like five animals, and then they've got five answers to the question. It's like, if you were going to spend the winter, how would you spend it? It would be like hibernating or whatever. It's like very specifically that animal. And you're like, oh, well, okay. So I can just like choose the right answer to give me the animal that I want, as opposed to like actually figuring out what my personality is. It's really stupid.
Yeah.
Anybody who wanted to know, my favorite animal is the sparrow, because it is very small, quaint, simple, plain, common, and free. It's just That's just the kind of person I am. I'm very plain, I'm open, I'm just very simple and basic, but I can also be very entertaining and interesting. I mean, I don't stand out. I don't have any bright colors or whatever, but I mean, who doesn't enjoy a good sparrow? I'm not going to say what breed because I think just a generic sparrow, I think, is the best term to describe it because it's just a simple bird that you would find anywhere at any point in time. Doesn't matter what time of the year it is, what's happening. Just just a sparrow, just a normal sparrow. Any kind of sparrow you would see out your window right now. That's what I would be. Hey
This
Fox,
ad
what
needs
what
to go
animal do
away.
you want to be?
Hmm.
A wolf.
I wonder. I guess I kind of found one. I don't
All
know.
right.
Scroll through
If
it.
you
It's
want, we
there.
could
There's.
do one of the cool things that
Hmm.
I learned in um, theater was vocal things that we could try. We could do.
ENFJ. What? Oh no, not that kind of personality.
Have you ever heard of the one hen thing? Because we would
The
do
what?
vocal warm ups in order to help us not only enunciate but also project and make sure that we didn't stumble over consonants and whatever. And one of
Hmm.
them was the one hen. And I'll just do this while you're looking for stuff. Um, so it goes
Well, I found one.
one hen, two ducks, three squawking geese, four limerick oysters, five corpulent porpoises, six
What?
pairs of Don Alverzo's tweezers,
What?
7,000 Macedonian warriors in full battle array, eight brass monkeys from the sacred ancient crypts of Egypt, nine apathetic, sympathetic, diabetic old men on roller skates with a marked
What?
propensity towards procrastination and sloth. 10
What?
lyrical, spherical, diabolical denizens of the deep who all stall around the corner of the quo of the quay of the quivery all at the same time.
I'm too tired for this shit.
It's a vocal warm up. Like
Um.
Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously, because Moses he knows his toes aren't roses, as Moses supposes his toes to be.
I'm so tired.
We haven't even done my favorite one yet.
No, 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 no. Okay. So this one's kind of
All right,
semi-stupid,
yeah,
but
go
it's not a
go.
blatantly obvious one.
All right,
Not to me,
all
anyway.
right. Am I doing it?
So,
Am I doing it, or are you doing it?
actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hot fuck off ads.
To begin to toboggan, first buy a toboggan, but don't buy too big a toboggan. Too big a toboggan is too big a toboggan to buy to begin to toboggan. That's it's not even a warm up or a tongue twister.
Anyway, fuck it. I'm just gonna do the next one I click on. Are you ready?
Sure,
So this says, what animal are you most like?
sparrow. Just but actually, what are the options?
Well, right now it's male or female.
What animal are you like?
It's a personality test. It's the ones where you answer the questions and then it tells you what you are.
Okay. Oh, I see. It's telling you what type
The
of
the,
animal you are. Okay. Female.
the quizzes. The stupid little play ones. You're gonna pick female?
Yes, I am more feminine than masculine.
Okay.
I am.
Does not seem that way to me. I guess you just don't show it that often.
No, I really don't. But that's what girls do.
If you had the opportunity to do one thing from the choices below, what activity would you pick? And your choices are skydiving,
Nope.
hang
No.
gliding, dog
No.
sledding, hot air ballooning,
Mm.
zip lining, skiing, surfing, or just stay home and chill.
I would like to do skiing slash surf or snowboarding.
So skiing?
Yeah. Because I like snow.
Uh, you walk into an alley. Oh boy, here we go. You walk into an
How
alley and
much do you
find
pay
two
the
kids
stripper?
beating up a little boy.
Sorry, what?
What do you do?
What did you say?
It says you walk into an alley and find two kids beating up a little boy. What do you do? A. Beat up the bullies. B. Keep on walking. It's not your problem. C. Stand and watch. Maybe the boy deserved it. Or D. Tell them to stop and give them a nice long talk on why it's not okay.
All right. See, what I would do is I'm assuming that I'm bigger than both these kids. I'm assuming that I'm my age, not necessarily an adult, but probably bigger than these kids. And I would walk up. I mean, I would. All right. I would walk up to them intimidatingly and be like, "Hey, what's going on here?" You know, I would not specifically physically threaten them, but I would very much like start talking to them in a way to make them uncomfortable and see. Uh, I would try to find out if the kid deserved it enough. Maybe he did steal something or whatever. So maybe he is the bad guy, but I would definitely like stop the violence no matter what. And
Hmm.
I would try to solve it non-violently, but I would not be opposed to kicking some kids. So I would probably go with the talking.
So tell them to stop.
Yeah, tell them to stop, and I wouldn't like lecture them or tell them my morals. Like that's not the point. But
Do you like to swim?
no, I hate swimming. I hate the water. I think
Mythical
I
creatures or real animals? Okay, so which one's better?
I hate the beach. It's so cold. The water is cold. The sun is hot. The wind is blowing. There's sand everywhere. It's coarse. It's irritating. It gets
We're past
everywhere.
that
I hate the
one.
ocean. I hate the beach. I hate California. It's hot. It's
Okay,
bland. It's boring. There's nothing. There's nothing to do
you're
at the
not even
beach.
in
The
California.
beach is the most horrible place on the entire planet. The desert is better than the freaking beach. Sorry, what's the question?
Oh my god. So now it says mythical creatures or real animals. So which would you
So
prefer?
this is literally the point where it's like, would you rather be a mythical creature or not? All right, cool. Um, I can't really think of any mythical creatures I particularly like, so go with realistic animals, I guess. I'm a down to earth, realistic person, anyways.
Do you prefer to be indoors or outdoors?
Um, I hate heat. I hate the wind. Uh, yeah, so I guess I'm gonna stay
Yeah,
indoors.
it's gonna do
I
that.
like being able to control the weather. What? What?
Nothing, nothing at all.
Okay.
Which is better, out in the country or in the city?
Country. I love the plants.
Which ability would you prefer? The ability to breathe underwater or the ability to fly?
Freaking. I ain't going near water. Fly.
And that's just one of the questions. What do you do when you need to get away from something or someone? Go outside, write it in a journal, listen to music or other.
What? If you need to get away from someone like a predator, oh, I'm gonna write it in my journal.
No, like get away, quote unquote, is in like somebody's irritating the shit out of you and you just need to go do your own shit. Like, what do you do?
You know what I'd do?
Nothing. What'd you do?
It's funny because I don't have any friends in real life.
Damn, ferrets are mythical?
Ferrets are cat
No.
snakes.
Ferrets. Ferrets are an animal.
What are the
Um,
options again? Walk outside, write it in a journal, listen to somebody or other.
listen to music or other. Basically, it's what do you do to calm yourself down when you're heated?
Okay. If I want to feel anything, I listen to music. Cuz that's just what I do cuz I don't feel
Oh,
I don't
fucking say.
my emotions don't work unless I listen to music. Um if someone bothers me, I just let it go. Like it just doesn't bother me. But I mean, yeah. I can't really think of. That's a stupid question. I don't like that question. Skip.
Which answer describes you best? Caring, intelligent, adventurous, lazy, or just awesome?
Caring. I care a lot.
Let's see what it fucking says.
You are
It
a
gave you
narwhal.
it,
No!
ga- it gave you house cat.
Fucking bullshit. It's because I chose indoors.
How about you find me a personality quiz? Any kind of
How about
quiz.
no? Those
Yeah,
things are stupid.
they are, but you should force me to do one now.
No, I refuse.
Do it.
No.
Come on, you bitch.
No.
Yeah.
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 Nah.
No. Do it.
No. No. No, no, no.
Well, there ain't anything else to do.
We could. Uh. Hmm. I'm trying to. There was one other thing that we were gonna do.
Hmm.
I can't remember what it was. But. Uh. I can't think of what it was. We were gonna do one other thing, and I just can't remember what it was. All right, but I do have a suggestion.
Hmm.
Since we do have a small audience, one of the things we could do is play either Fibbage About You with the audience where they vote and stuff, or we could do bracketeering where we come up with stuff and then they vote because that works with audience members.
Yeah.
Would you want to do that?
I don't know. We're already hitting like almost 2 hours.
All right. Let's do
And it's almost 2 o'clock here.
let's do
So
something small then. Let's just chill. I mean this is the freaking first episode. Let's just chill. Let's just hang out
let's just relax.
for 11 more minutes. Let's hang out for 11 more minutes.
Yeah, because it's almost 2
Mhm.
in the morning. Um, hmm.
We could do the word association game.
The hell is that?
That's where I say a word and you say the first word that comes to your mind.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
If there's like a point to it at the end.
Baseball.
Stupid. I don't know.
All right. Hairbrush.
I need one.
Blanket.
Soft.
Uh box.
Empty.
Clock.
Ticking.
All right. So,
They do. They
no, no,
tick.
what we'll do now is we're gonna do the double uh, word association. So,
Jesus
no,
fucking
no, no.
Christ, this ain't bracket,
Whenever you
dude.
say a word, I'm gonna say the word that it makes me think of.
But I'm enjoying this so far. Come on, keep this going.
All right, all right. So,
You gotta keep this going for a bit first.
bag,
Paper.
uh, wafer,
Vanilla.
manila folder.
That's two words.
All right, true. But
And very
when you
specific.
said vanilla or vanilla, manila,
You said wafer, and I said vanilla.
right, and that makes me think of Manila, as in like Manila folders. So just all right, Manila,
Folder.
paper,
Plain.
snakes. I almost said 9/11.
Hiss? I don't know.
uh, ferret.
They're cat snakes, dude. What do you mean?
It's two words.
Oh my god. Um, ferret.
Furry.
You, not me.
I.
What kind of eye?
The letter. You said you, so I said I.
And what?
Just the letter
I'm
I,
so,
as in referring to I, myself. I. You're so bad at this.
bitch.
Paka.
Bitch again.
Paka again.
Oh my god.
Alright, you start with a new word.
Um,
Spider Man pointing meme.
I have another idea. I have another idea. We haven't done this in a while.
Or are we gonna do the sentence game? Where we each do a word?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what would be funny is if we could do Hangman somehow.
You would not want to play Hangman with me.
Why
I would
not?
not do real words.
Fuck you.
I would use freaking League of Legend words.
I like how there was supposed to be a time slot for me explaining all of my bullshit, and it just didn't happen.
Well, that doesn't happen to happen the first episode. I mean,
Nah,
that's definitely got to be like its own episode.
it can remain a mystery.
Hmm. That could be a special episode.
A special
Hmm.
episode. It's episode question.
Does Foxiville is furry?
No.
Does Bruno Mars is gay? The rumor come out.
I'm not a furry though. Despite my picture and everything.
Mm-hmm. All right, what are we gonna do for 5 minutes?
Die slowly.
Uh, check. Always doing that.
Regret life and regress. I
All
don't
right.
know.
What? Tell me this. Tell me, my friend. What is your biggest regret in life? Like, what's the one thing that you regret the most
Uh, I can't share that right now.
Well, you know what mine is.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, I killed somebody.
No.
Oh.
I know that's what it was gonna be, but no.
Oh. Well, then what's yours?
I can't share that right
Oh,
now.
why not right now?
You know why? It involves things.
Oh, you killed someone too?
Mm-hmm. No,
Oh.
maybe, but that's not it.
Mm.
Let it all be a mystery.
Being friends with you.
Damn.
Oh, ferret.
Oh,
Ferret. Ferret
oh,
Jester says he can
oh.
answer.
Hold
What?
up. Hold up.
Hold up. Wait
Back
a minute.
up those comments for a
What?
second. That's incorrect.
What?
That's incorrect.
What is correct?
Take that shit back.
What?
Foxes are second rate to ferrets.
Hey, it's only because you're not as big as them. They're like longer.
I'll eat a ferret. Um,
That's what I should rebrand my channel to.
huh.
Ferret.
Friends who needs them.
Friends?
Hey, it's just like you say, you don't have friends, you just have people indebted to you.
It's true though. Because that's how I make friends. Is that I meet people and talk to them and we say interesting
Hi,
things and I'm like, well,
here's my
let me just buy you a bunch of stuff so you feel like you have to hang around me.
here's my wallet. I'll say it again. You know how I do know who you are.
And you know my thoughts.
I can fuck you
This
up.
is getting really creepy. I'll say it again. You know who I am.
Well, I know who
You
it
know
is,
my
so
thoughts.
no, I know who he is.
Alright.
Um,
How
huh.
do we want to sign this off? We're almost done here.
All right, thanks for no.
Oh,
I don't know.
I wish I remember how we started it.
I literally started it with, "Hey, welcome to this shit."
We were making some random sounds or whatever. We could
Eh.
we could just end the recording mid sentence.
If you actually did that,
No, we still have one more minute.
good night, gamers, gamers,
Gamers.
gamers.
Good night, gamers. Best sign off. No, that's a
It's
dumb.
not like I've given you my address or anything. That
I'll
doesn't matter.
freaking give you my address, but I'll cut it
Oh
off
no
mid
way.
sentence.
Damn.
It's 1010 Northwest.
Oh yeah, you remember when you got me that game spinner?
I got rid of what?
Remember when you mailed me that Genji Finji spinner?
Oh yeah,
Finji? Finji?
yeah.
Fidget spinner. Yeah, I never got that back.
You never got it. What?
I never got it back.
Back from what?
My brother took it
Oh,
and decided to go bring it to school.
oh,
Like, stole it out of my room.
nice,
And it got taken away and I never got it back.
nice.
Yup.
You don't get a lot of the stuff I send you. All right, time to end a
I was
podcast.
enjoying that too. Damn it. It was a good
We
one.
are 3 seconds over.
Fuck the rules.
Good night.